Brexit is the source of an almighty political divide, but the Remain side shows no sign of backing down and even resorted to claiming William Shakespeare would support their argument, despite the bard passing away over 400 years ago. Britons decisively voted leave in the 2016 EU referendum in a move that clearly upset the status quo. Ever since, various attempts to thwart Britain's exit from Brussels have materialised, most notably with calls for a so-called People's Vote but also in the 2019 general election when the Liberal Democrats campaigned to revoke Article 50. After the referendum, both major parties campaigned on a Leave platform in the 2017 general election and earned over 80% of the popular vote. Then, in the 2019 European Parliament election, Nigel Farage's newly formed Brexit Party won convincingly with 29 seats and 30.5% of the vote as the electorate grew increasingly frustrated at the lack of progress being made in Britain's withdrawal. Finally, after Mr Farage's success triggered Prime Minister Theresa May's resignation and Boris Johnson replaced her as Conservative Party leader, the 2019 general election was clearly hinged almost entirely on Brexit. Mr Johnson won a historic 80-seat majority while Labour's Brexit fudge under Jeremy Corbyn reduced the party to its worst electoral performance since 1935. Yet, still, even after Britain's exit from the EU on January 31, some on the Remain side are struggling to accept reality. Rather than a strict Leave versus Remain argument, the old battle lines have manifested themselves into extension versus no extension as Downing Street grapples with the prospect of leaving the transition arrangement without a deal by the end of 2020. One example of this apparent failure to accept not just an era-defining referendum but also 4 years of electoral precedent, is the suggestion found in pro-EU publication The New European that Shakespeare would certainly have been a Remainer. Writing in April, author Charlie Connelly claimed the world-famous bard would overtly back the politics of Remain today.